Good morning, students. This is B.N. Jha welcomes you in the e-learning program of Modern English School, New Area, Nevada. Dear students, we have been describing about cell and combination of cells in series and parallel in our previous video. Today we are to know about resistance. Resistance means obstacle in the way of flow of current. So different conductor or wires of different metals stands obstacle in the way of flow of current at different level, and this is a property of matter. This is a property of material to oppose the flow of electric current through it. So what is resistance? The property of matter by virtue of which it opposes the flow of electric current through it is called resistance. So resistance is the property of matter which opposes the flow of electric current. My dear students, if the resistance is lower, high amount of current will flow through it, and if the resistance is more, low amount of current will pass through it. You know, metals have low resistance, so they conduct electricity well, and therefore metal is known as good conductor of electricity or simply conductor of electricity. But all the metals are not same. So different metals have different resistance. On the other hand, non-metals have high resistance, so they are poor conductor of electricity. Non-metals are also called insulators. My dear students, resistance of a conductor depends upon material of the conductor, thickness of the conductor, length of the conductor, and temperature. More is the length, more will be the resistance. Less is the length, less will be resistance. More is the thickness, less will be the resistance. Less is the thickness, more will be resistance. So resistance of a thin wire is more than that of a thick wire of the same material. Similarly, temperature, higher is the temperature, higher will be the resistance. Lower is the temperature, lower will be the resistance. Students, resistance plays important role in application of different appliances, different electrical appliances in our day-to-day life. We use electric bulb which works on resistance. We use electric heater, we use geyser and many other appliances we are using nowadays, and running of these appliances can be understood by understanding resistance. When electricity is passed through a conductor, it can produce three effects. First is heating effect of electric current. Second is magnetic effect of electric current. Third is chemical effect of electric current. Dear students, in this class we will learn about heating effect of electric current and magnetic effect of electric current, and in higher class we will learn chemical effect of electric current. The amount of heat produced in a wire due to the flow of electric current depends upon two factors. First is resistance, and second is amount of electric current passing through the conductor. Students, if the resistance of a conducting wire is more, it will produce more heat, and if the resistance of a conducting wire is less, it will produce less heat. If the amount of current passing through the conductor is more, it will produce more heat, and if the amount of electric current passing through the conductor is less, it will produce less heat. And thus we will learn about the heating effect of electric current on this basis. So we have two factors, and these two factors have to be understood to learn about the electrical appliances that works on the principle of heating effect of electric current, like electric bulb, geyser, oven, heater, electric iron. These all electrical appliances produce electricity and we utilize it. So we will show experimentally the heating effect of electric current in our next video. Today we should know about the resistance. So once more, the property of matter by virtue of which it opposes the flow of electric current through it is called resistance. This definition must be understood and remembered. Metals are good conductor and non-metals are bad conductor, because metals have low resistance, non-metals have less resistance. Again, resistance depends upon the length of the conductor, thickness of the conductor, temperature, etc., and amount of current also. When electricity is passed through a conductor, it produces three effects. Remember, heating effect, magnetic effect and chemical effect. You all will remember it, and in next video we will see you with heating effect of electric current.